Hello children, today we are discussing class 7 geography lesson Hydrosphere Oceans and their circulation. What is hydrosphere? The domain of water on the earth's surface is known as hydrosphere. That is the water bodies. We know that the earth is the only planet in the solar system where water is found in all the three states, that is liquid, solid and gases. So the presence of water make our earth unique. That is why earth is known as a blue planet. Water is very useful resource for the survival and growth of plants, animals, human beings. Water covers 71% of earth's surface. In this chapter we will study about the hydrological cycle, the distribution of water and the ocean circulation. Let us discuss the hydrological cycle. The continuous circulation or movement of water in various forms within the hydrosphere and atmosphere by the process of evaporation, condensation and precipitation is known as hydrological cycle. We know that the water from lake reaches rivers and from the rivers water reaches to the sea and from the sea they reaches to the ocean. Then how the water from the ocean again reaches to its rivers and lakes? The water from the earth's water bodies evaporates due to heat from the sun. It rises up and changes into water vapor. As it reaches highest level, the water vapor condenses due to cooling, and the minute water droplet forms clouds. Clouds then precipitate into rain, snow, sleet, etc. come down back to earth. This continual movement of same water is called water cycle or hydrological cycle. So the total stock of ocean water and fresh water is constant throughout the geological history. Let us discuss the distribution of water. About 97.3% of all the water on earth is salty and 3% is regarded as the drinkable or the fresh water. So 97.3% of the water is in the form of oceans, seas, gulfs and bays. The rest 2.7% is found as glaciers and ice caps. Underground water 0.68%, freshwater lakes and rivers 0.0001%, which together with atmospheric moisture constitute the fresh water. Yet there is a water shortage. Water from ocean and seas are not fit for drinking. Seawater is saline or salty because it contains sodium chloride. Salinity is the amount of salt in gram present in 1000 grams of water. The average salinity of ocean is 35 parts per 1000. The ocean water contains dissolved salts like sodium chloride and hence it is saline and cannot be used for drinking. The world's saltiest sea, Dead Sea in Israel, has salinity of 45 parts per 1000. People can float in it because the increased salt content makes it dense. They don't get drowned even if they do not know swimming. So you have to remind that river, ponds, springs and glaciers are the source of fresh water. Only less than 1% of water is available as drinkable water and therefore it must be used very carefully and should be conserved. Next, the temperature of the ocean. Sun is the main source of energy on the surface of the earth. Temperature of oceans are highest near the equator. The temperature decreases gradually towards the poles where vast areas of the ocean freeze. The temperature of ocean bodies decreases with depth also. Next, we have to discuss about ocean circulation. The ocean water moves continuously unlike the stagnant water of the ponds and lakes. This continuous movement is known as ocean circulation. Some of the major ocean movements are waves, tides, and currents. The main factors that cause movement of the ocean water are temperature differences, variations in salinity, rotation of the earth and prevailing wind forces, and the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. These are the main factors that cause movement of the ocean water. Next, waves. Waves are formed when the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternatively. It is formed when the wind scrapes across the ocean surface. The stronger wind blows, the bigger the wave becomes. The shallow seabed obstructs the movement of wave and the wave breaks on the shore producing surf. The waves break on the shore producing surf. The highest point of the waves is termed as crest and the lowest point is termed as trough. The height of the waves depend on the strength of the wind that drives them. Next, destructive waves. The internal movements of earth cause undersea earthquake. An earthquake, volcanic eruption, or underwater landslide can move a lot of seawater, forming enormous tsunami or tidal waves. Tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. Tsunami is called tidal waves, but they are not caused by tides. They are seismic sea waves. The height and speed of these waves are very high. The largest tsunami ever measured was 150-meter height. They may strike the coast with huge force and cause great destruction, so it is known as killer waves. The high-speed wind causes huge waves and make the sea rough. Tsunamis are rare in the Indian Ocean as the seismic activity is less as compared to the Pacific Ocean.